So here we have another what we painted over the lockdown videos. Hopefully the lockdown will be over quite soon and we can actually get some gaming done. But as you've probably seen from one of the videos of Carrie's stuff, with the drop of M4, we're trying to get back into Infinity. Some new people in our group want to play as well, so we're using this opportunity to paint all new armies, mainly because we've looked at the ones we've had and they have been used for like 5 years and they're a bit out of date, they're not the best painting because we've improved a lot over 5 years. So we're going and we've decided to start some of the spiky, shiny new models and get back into Infinity. So here is the combined I've painted over the past few weeks when I've had time through work. It's not that high a model count, but it is quite a high points count. It's about somewhere around 600 points done. I've got more, but I've been buying basically new models that I like and some of the old models that, well, I need. Looking at the Noctifer in the front, the most delicate model you've ever seen because all the parts are precariously attached to it. Hopefully that'll get redone with something that won't break if you look at it, because there's a very small joint on the cloak, both the arms, and the number of times that giant missile launcher from a small point of contact has had some sort of side movement on it and came off and that's only painting it. You know, when gaming, it's gonna have to be bubble wrapped on the battlefield, literally. I think. This all came about because the shiny new Avatar model looks amazing, and I really felt like painting it, so I bought that. Then I bought the Shazvasti action pack because the Shazvasti were a bit gangly and weird before, but now look quite cool. Somebody give me the Defiance Nox Kickstarter exclusive thing as a gift for it, so that's been painted and put in there. The bots look a lot better than the weird floral sort of weird ones I remember, so they got as well. And then just expanded. These things tend to snowball. As we all know, Infinity miniatures are probably the most addictive thing ever in gaming to buy. So, moved to getting some of the Umbra from the normal starter pack. I got Nokius because he's a cool model. Need to get a couple of the other ones just so I got a nice group of them. But that's it for now anyway. There's more to be painted. Basically, I've been buying things I think look cool. Just so helps that in combined the things that look cool are usually pretty good in the game. So I'll do a nice little close-up on some of them. And thanks. And I'll talk why I picked them maybe and what I liked about them. So this is the Avatar. It's literally the figure that probably caused me to do this army, because the old one was a bit bulbous and weird, whereas this one looks mean, nasty, spiky, and everything you imagine the Avatar of the EI would look like. And I was looking at it and I was, should I, shan't I? I thought I'm going to have to paint that. So that's the model that started this combined army, I guess. And I really like the way that tags now have the little minion bot or pilot to go with them, and the little mini sort of critter thing to go with the Avatar is quite cool. Don't know where on the Avatar it would hide, but it is quite cool. So that was the sort of first model I painted for the combined, and it started off the army. These are the drone remotes. Gorgeous kit. Really much better than the previous drone remotes for combined, that you couldn't really tell what they were. I got them, enjoyed painting the first two, which I believe my first two were the two in the middle, the Evo and the Heavy Machine Gun Total Reaction. And I was looking at the bits going, oh, I want to use the missile launcher as well, and such a thing, so I bought the other two. So I've got basically the missile launcher drone and one of the observer drone as well to use as whatever I want. Ryan seems to be unnecessarily terrified of these. I don't know why. Hopefully they'll give him a reason to fear them in the game. So here we have the Caronted, Specular Killer, and an Umbra Legate. Where to begin? The Caronted is a really nice sculpt, much better than the original, and I love the original. Not necessarily the sculpt. It was my least favourite of the big ones. I had the Anathematic and the Scavro were my two favourites. But the Anathematic is, like, I hope they redo it, because it's a lovely model, but those big antennae, I think, really get in the way in the game. But when I used to play combined way back at N3, I used to love playing with the Caronted. So when they redid the model, I had to get him, because he's mean and he's a bit of a badass. So the Specular Killer I've never played with before, but it was in the starter set, and it's a nice model. I like the face unwrapping, and it gives me an option, I guess. And the Umbra Legate, I'm hoping when we branch out to sectorials to do the Onyx Contact Force, because I really like the fluff for them. So I'm starting to build up some Umbra miniatures, and I need to get some Unidrons and various other Batroids to go with it. I'd quite like if the Avatar was in one of the sectorials, because it seems very fitting for it to be in the Onyx Contact Force. Bit upset that I can't use it in like a sectorial game, because it's such a nice model. But never mind. Have to paint a Sphinx and use that one, because that's in, I think it's in Shazasti at least. It may be in Onyx as well. And again, that's been redone to a much better model than the old one. Well, there's a highlight of some of the combined army I've painted for this lockdown. And I think Ryan's busy beavering away doing some Tartary Armour Corps, when I've done the rest of the combined that I've got sitting partially done on my painting desk. I'm probably going to do all 12 as a guest army. I'm doing Nomads as well, just because I had them from before. But I think that may be a little bit too complex for a starter force, because it's got a lot of hackers and weird stuff in it. But we'll see. See what people who need to borrow miniatures to learn how to play want to use. As I said, I'm doing O12 because I think it's nice and it's easy and it's quite forgiving for beginners. But if anybody thinks otherwise, drop me a message in the comments below. Thanks for watching.